Here's a great look at Caesars Superdome, located in New Orleans, Louisiana. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints.
And we all like to see Tigo. So bring yourself over here, girl. And let me see you get low. If you want this good, now take it to the floor.
Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. There needed some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They stick with McCaffrey. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Brought in right side. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Kittle makes the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
What I like about that, Kate, I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the gun is Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. You see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Buckle up, it's third and goal. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
To the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Chuck will throw to get us started. They connect on the deep shot. And all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
16 yards. That's another Saints first down.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
He's brought down by Michael Williams. Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have second down behind the sticks. On the move, hit it right. Now he takes it. And Shuck's going to have him first down as he slides in safely.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the Niners' 29-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays in some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap to Shuck. crossing route. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality game, it will still wind up being fourth down.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
He's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a first and goal.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
No gain on the play.
Rush coming in for a shot. Running a screen now for Jones. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That goal line agonizingly close here. It's third and goal. Kamara. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Late groupie to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves at a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Here's Purdy to throw. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They motion the tight end over. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. They'll cobble together a yard there. Chase Young bringing him down there.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. After that plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And that's a 49er first down.
San Francisco.
Play action now. Purdy. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down. Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Room inside the 10. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets him up with first and goal.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the end zone. He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Robinson hits the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Off the play action, jump. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Pistol snap here to Shuck. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it inside the 25. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. They give to Camaro, left side. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
They give on second to Camaro. And the defense wins this round. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And the 49ers in a nickel set. Third down coming. Throwing, Chuck. This throw is caught. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down throw by Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Here's second and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Looking to his fullback now. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Robinson with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Shot working from the gun. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
1st and 10.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Shot now on 1st down. He hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Shot now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Real momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Saturday Lion, go!
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now it's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Isaac Gorindo to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Isaac Gorindo on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sets the need for a splash play and delivers.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go.
Shuck looking to pass here. Stays in the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw, Shuck. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Good for a Saints.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Dumped off to his running back. That's being sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Back at the 43-yard line.
18, I got him, all me.
Here's 2nd and 14. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That goes for 36 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This finds its target. That's Hill. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's in the 1st. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison. Take go.
Now Shuck to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
we're through 3 here. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. Here's an important kick now for Blake Groupie. A very short kick here from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Okay, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
The window to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set.
He gets pushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Purdy. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Hey, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup and knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
His work begins at the 31. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. He's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to him. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
There is no thought needed for him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play can get started.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shot's going to throw here. Buys time, rolling right. They did it! He made the interception! Jair Brown has it! And the 49ers have some new life in the 4th!
Not just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. You cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
1st down, Purdy to throw. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. They get 38 out of the play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dialed up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers now trail by just a point in the fourth. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. Things going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting all the way out to their own 40.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached. Because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Well, he's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One reception, you don't like back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Upton Stout. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. To be a rookie quarterback at Ask Payton, he's threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Over first and 10 at their own 17-yard
line. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Now Shuck coming off that pick. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
On the move, looking deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut it to a point late in this one. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Go to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
18.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Motioning Jennings left. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st down, San Francisco.
Back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Big man's showing up the yards. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. We have a timeout here, 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. Big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards. The kick is good. He got it. And the 3rd time he puts it through will be the charm. They've won it. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and over.